All right, so number one. Suppose a safety net uh, at one of the floors of the International Financial Center catches the wrench in the sample problem. We're referencing this bad boy. Okay, so the sample problem. And for those of you who haven't had me before, you guys realize that all of these homeworks have sample problems on the back, right? Um, right, so if you get stuck with something, there's an example of, in general, what to do. It's not always going to be like a one-to-one example of what you have to do in every problem, but it's going to be, ballpark. Ballpark, so that's going to help you. So we're going to be using this información, right? This situation. And so one of the things that we're getting from the sample problem is that the distance from the top of the building to the ground is 448 meters. Okay, 448 meters. That's what we are referencing here. So suppose a safety net on one of those floors catches that wrench. Okay, the wrench falls into the net with a velocity of 49.5 meters per second downward. How far above the ground is the safety net located? All right, so a couple things that I know. I know that the initial velocity of the wrench is 0. I know that the final velocity is 49.5 meters per second, right? And that's going to be down. What else do I know? I know acceleration. And I know that the uh, total displacement of the wrench was negative 448 meters. Okay, but here we're trying to find that spot, right? So it's going to be a completely different. Um, Holy cow! I just lost my train of thought. Oh, sorry, a different situation from the sample problem because it's not falling all the way to the ground. All right, so if we go to where is it? If we go to our kinematics, which one looks like it will treat us the best? I would say, where's my cursor? This one? That one look good? My computer skills are sick today. All right. So we have. I'm gonna change. Let's see. So we have that first go round. So plug those things in. And again, this is 49.5 meters per second. It's downward, and so the way we represent that in our calculations is as a negative number. Again, that's squared. Don't forget that, because that will mess you up. 2 multiplied by my acceleration. Boom. And then I want 3 sig figs. Okay. So what I've done here is I've calculated how far will the wrench have fallen in order to reach that final velocity of 49 and a half meters per second. Okay. So it will have fallen this far. Thank you. Thank you. But the question is not asking you how far has it fallen, so we're not done here, right? This is information that we need, but we're not done. The question is how far above the ground is the safety net located? So the wrench has traveled 125 meters, okay, but that's from the top of the building down. I want to know how far from the ground up the safety net is, so I'm going to do 448 meters, right? If I want to get like super exact with it, represent it that way, and that turns out to be 323 meters above the ground. Above the ground.